Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of the Wellness Team's Stress Relief series, How to Ease Tension. Before beginning this video, I ask that you make sure you're going to be sitting somewhere that is quiet and relaxing. You will need to be here for the next 10 to 15 minutes, so feel free to come back to this video once you find that quiet place. Okay, let's get started. Let's take a recap of what we've learned so far within the Stress Relief series. The first thing was the 4 R's: avoid, alter, accept, and adapt. Try to avoid the situation if at all possible, alter it where you can, accept stress to become less stressed, and adapt ourselves to the situation that is causing us stress. We also learned about 3 ways to improve our focus. Number 1, by increasing our positive thoughts, 2, by applying the brakes, and 3, shift set, or completing one task completely before beginning a new one. So let's learn how to ease our tension. The first and best way to manage your stress is to learn healthy coping strategies. You should start practicing these tips right away. Try 1 or 2 until you find a few that work for you, and then practice these techniques until they become habits that you turn to when you become stressed. This may take some time for it to be ingrained in our daily routines, but give yourself some time to welcome in those new coping strategies. Stress relief techniques focus on 2 things: relaxing your mind and relaxing your body. Let's take a look at some different techniques that we could use in times of stress. The first strategy is to try to communicate your feelings. Express yourself when you need to in a stressful situation. That might include talking with a family member, friend, counselor, or someone you feel close to. When you're able to get things off of your chest, it makes you feel better and provides you a clearer vision of the stressful situation. The second strategy would be to write down your feelings. Take 5 to 10 minutes every day to write about your day or about certain events. When writing down your stresses, you can use it as a tracker to find out what is really causing you stress, or how often you feel stressed, or what situation makes you feel stressed. Then you can try different strategies to help cope with the stress. The next technique we can try is focusing our attention on the present through meditation and guided imagery. The best part of that is that you can practice this anywhere. With meditation, you want to take some time to focus on what's currently happening, which is a really good example of what mindfulness would be. With guided imagery, you can use your imagination and breathing exercises to take you anywhere that you feel that you can reach a deep state of relaxation. Imagine that you're on a beach or on your favorite vacation spot. One of the best ways to help manage stress is by exercise. That key factor that can be so beneficial to our lives, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It can increase your overall health and sense of well-being. When you do perform any type of exercise, the endorphins in your brain, or the feel-good neurotransmitters, are increased, which can improve your mood. We also like to say that exercise is like meditation in motion. You focus so much on that physical activity that you're doing that the stressors tend to take the back burner. Lastly, stretching can really help release stress by holding a position for 15 to 30 seconds to help let go of any muscle tension or stressful situation. So since breathing is something that we can control and regulate, it is a useful tool for achieving a relaxed and clear state of mind. I recommend 4 different breathing exercises to help relax and reduce some stress. The first one is belly breathing. This is performed when air enters your lungs and the belly expands. When you focus on breathing like this, you can help strengthen your diaphragm muscles, and the results in your breathing is that it's more efficient overall. Number 2 is 4-7-8 breathing. Here what you want to do is begin by belly breathing. You want to count to 4 while you breathe in, hold your breath, and then count to 7, then exhale while counting to 8. Focusing on the numbers is a really great distraction to anything else going on around you. The third is morning breathing. It's as simple as trying to take 4 to 5 really deep breaths before getting out of bed. It can create that boost of energy and start your day off on the right foot. The last one is called roll breathing. This is where you breathe through your nose, then breathe out of your mouth, only focusing on your breath. A suggested way to begin these deep breathing exercises is to lay on your back with your hands both on your chest and your stomach. This way you have full concentration. Again, breathing can be done anywhere, and it's a fabulous stress reliever. The last technique that I'd like to review is something called progressive muscle relaxation. When you're looking at this picture, you're going to notice that all around his body are different directions next to specific body parts telling him what to do. For instance, number 1 says to tense his face muscles, including forehead, cheeks, mouth, and upper neck, then to release. Number 2, gently roll head from side to side with awareness of the tightening muscles, then release. This is the perfect example of what progressive muscle relaxation is. You can perform this nearly anywhere as well, but what you want to do is focus slowly on tensing and relaxing each muscle group. It can help you focus on the difference between muscle tension and relaxation while becoming aware of physical sensations. A progressive muscle relaxation example would be start by tensing and relaxing all the muscles in your toes and progressively working your way up all the way to your neck and your head. You can also start with your head and neck and work down to your toes. Tense these parts of your body for about 5 seconds and then relax for 30. Repeat this as much as you would like. So for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to take you through 8 different steps. I'm going to read each one and then give you time in between to complete it. My hopes for this is that you are able to reuse this during a stressful time at work, at home, or even when you're traveling. So let's get started. Step 1. Sit with your feet touching the floor, hip width apart, with your back resting against the back of the seat. Step 2. Close your eyes and take 5 deep breaths. Step 3. Perform shoulder rolls. Complete 5 forward shoulder rolls and 5 backward shoulder rolls. Find a comfortable position after you complete. Step 4. Tilt your head right to left or ear to shoulder, gently and slowly. Repeat 4 times on each side and then come back to the center. Step 5. Turn your head to look right and then left. Perform this slowly as to not get dizzy. Repeat 5 times total and come back to center. Step 6. Stretch your arms up to the ceiling and reach until you hit a comfortable level. Step 7. Stretch one arm out straight in front of you. Pull your fingers back towards you for a wrist stretch. Hold this for 5 seconds. Switch arms and hold again for 5 seconds. Step 8. Clasp hands and roll in a circular motion. Take 2 deep breaths. Just like anything in life, practice makes perfect. Relaxation techniques do take practice and time. So just like anything else in life, be patient with your efforts and don't let this become another stressor for you. You should try different techniques to find a couple that work for you so you can have them in your back pocket. Then, once you start to notice a stressful situation arise, you can begin to practice this before the stress becomes too much. If none of your efforts at stress reduction do seem to work, talk to your doctor about some other options that you might have. I found the perfect saying above. It says, don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong. Invest in yourself the same way that you invest in your career and your family. Come back for the final seminar on June 13th. We will learn why we do what we do in life and business from Charles Duhigg in his recent book, The Power of Habit. Have a great day, everybody.